What's up, guys? Today I want to talk about some past mistakes I made that I'm not necessarily too proud of, and that I learned a lot from. So stick around, because you might be making some of these mistakes, and I'm going to be giving you advice on how you can avoid these. Alright, let's talk about the first mistake I made. Well, I don't want to say this is really a mistake, but because I feel like this is something a good amount of people struggle with, and that is fear of missing out, and FOMO for short. But I used to just have the fear that if my friends were hanging out together in a group or something, or going to a party, I was missing out. And in reality, I really wasn't missing out on that much. And I would always go out of my way to go hang out with whoever at a party just because I didn't want to miss out. And the way you overcome this is by just realizing that everything isn't always as it seems. Like, I know people may be taking pictures on social media of them at the party, and it just may seem like, oh my god, I bet they're having an amazing time. But in reality, I mean, maybe they're having a good time, but social media is a highlight reel, so you really don't know what's going on at the party. You may not be knowing, because one person could be saying, oh yeah, it was amazing, the music was good and we had a really fun time, and then another person could say, yeah, I think there was too much people there, it was just, I don't know, the music wasn't that good. And I mean, two people could have totally different experiences, and you might be like one of them. And yeah, so everything isn't always as it seems, and you should really be focusing on improving yourself and kind of planning your days out. So if somebody just hits you up randomly, hey bro, you want to go to this party? Like, you're gonna be like, I don't know if I can, like, I have this on my schedule at this time, because I've started scheduling out my days, and if I don't have this thing done, then I'm gonna say no to that other thing and yes to my schedule. So that's kind of how you overcome it. And yeah, I'm at the gym right now. It's pretty sunny, as you can see, and I'm gonna be taking you guys through my workout, and I'll be sharing the next tip in a little bit, but let's get this workout in. Alright, we're doing legs today, and they're a bit sore from the other day I did some running, but I'm going to do this warm-up, and we're going to be doing some squats and other leg movements, and I'll be showing you guys pretty much the whole thing. Let's get it. done with the gym, and now let's talk about my second mistake. And I'm gonna sit down for this because I'm gonna tell you guys a little story. So back a few years ago, I don't know, I would go to stores and malls to kind of just see what was there and sometimes take some stuff, and it just wasn't that smart. And I'm gonna tell you a story about this one time. I'm not gonna say the store so you guys can't get me in trouble or anything, but we went to this store and they had clothes and a bunch of other stuff, and I was with some of my friends, like 4 other of my friends, and one of my friends had a backpack. So we went into the store looking around and we started seeing some things we liked. I saw these shoes I liked, my buddy saw these shoes he liked, and I decided to say to my buddy with the bag, I said, hey, put these in your bag, and like not like low key. And he did that, and then my friend got some shoes too, and a bunch of other stuff like socks and other clothes, and we were about to walk out of there, and and then I started hearing over the loudspeakers like security zone 4 covers security zone 5, and it sounded like we were about to get like fucked. And my buddy with the bag gave me the bag with all the stolen stuff in, or all the stuff in it. And I was like, oh shit, like I had the bag on and I was about to fold under pressure. I was about to just say like, I was just open the bag and put everything back. But then for some reason, they decided to go out like the side door. And then me and my other friend decided to go out the front door with the bag of stuff. So we're walking and I just keep hearing the security zone stuff. And I was like, oh my God, we're gonna get in so much trouble when they find this stuff in my bag. So, and then I end up walking out, the sensors don't beep or anything, and I felt like a huge relief. Like, I mean, I'm not saying to do this, and because it was a huge mistake, but my friends got stopped. My other friends that went out the side door got stopped, and they were like, they looked at their stuff and everything, but they ended up not getting caught because they didn't have nearly as much as I did in the bag. But the moral of this is that, like, or the not do this mistake, just ask yourself, is this really worth it? Is this really worth getting caught for? Like, I just had to be like, do I really need clothes and shoes? Like, do I really need to steal for them? Like, it's just not worth it. And if I would have got caught, like, that would have been so bad. And I have got caught before, and it was really bad. And it just sucked. And I got banned from a store for like a year. So I didn't get banned from that store because I luckily got away with it, and I'm not proud of it, but I'm just saying, just ask yourself, is this really worth it? And just don't steal because it's stupid. Alright, back here for mistake number 3. And that is, I used to stay in unhealthy relationships and used to be pretty unhealthy in general. And I'm going to talk about my situation and how I got past it and overcame it, and maybe give you some advice on how you could if you are in a situation like it. So I used to be in some pretty unhealthy relationships, and by unhealthy, I don't just mean like physically, like, oh, maybe like they ate junk food and stuff like that, and we ate junk food, but no, more like toxic people that put me down and just didn't make me feel good half the time. I mean, sure, we had fun times here and there, but half the time some people would just kind of put me down, and it wouldn't make me feel good. And yeah, so I'm gonna start with talking about this relationship I was in with this girl. I'm not gonna say her name, but we were in a relationship for like a year, but it went on like on and off for like 2 years, and it should have just ended after that year, to be honest, but it dragged on for almost 3 years, and it just wore down on me, and I bet it wore down on her too, like going on and off, and it just wasn't a healthy relationship, and it should have got ended. And just at one point I just kind of said, like, that's it, like, it's done. And one thing that like really stuck with me and how kind of I got over it was like this thing that I read that it said the sex may have been good, but the relationship wasn't always that good. And you just have to remember that when you're trying to get over someone, because I still have memories of the sex, but I just said, like, I'm not going back to that because the relationship wasn't good. Like, sure, I was happy when we were doing that, but I really wasn't happy like all the other time. And I just had to remember that and move on to better stuff, and find other people that surround myself with that are supportive and are doing things in their lives. And I'm currently not really in a relationship with anyone right now, and I'm cool with that because I'm just trying to find out who I am and discover myself, and just surround myself with other positive people. So some advice to how you could get out of this is just know that it's going to be hard walking away from a relationship that isn't necessarily all that healthy. And it's going to be hard at first, but you're making this decision for the better, and it just is going to get better and better over time. And I can say that from experience, since I haven't really been with my ex for like, I don't even know, like over half a year now, and I'm pretty happy, and I feel pretty good about it, and I know that I'm not going to go back to that unhealthy relationship. So just know that it's going to be hard, but it's going to be worth it. Alright, now I have a question for you. Have you been in an unhealthy friend group, or have been in an unhealthy relationship with someone? Or are you in an unhealthy relationship with someone right now that you don't think is all that good for you? Let me know down in the comments where we can connect, and maybe I can help you solve that problem. Thanks for checking out this video. I appreciate you so much if you made it to this part of the video. Smash the like button if you got value, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Hey, wait, before you head out, you need to check out these next few videos because they are game changers. Just click over here, and I'll see you there.